Hey everyone, how are you all doing? I know that I think in like the last video I made, I said that I was going to be posting a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I disappeared for a couple weeks. So now is when I explain what has been going on. So in that video, I also mentioned that we would be moving soon, and like the move date was scheduled for the 29th and the 30th, so my in-laws were supposed to move into their new house that they built on the 29th, and then we were going to move all of our big stuff, you know, have everything moved into the new house on the 30th. And then the day that they were going in to do the final walkthrough, everything was okay. Everything was supposed to be on track to be done, but then they found out that there was going to be at least a 4-day delay before they could move into their house, which nobody was counting on because we weren't told that was ever a thing. It's not typically a thing. Even their builder had never heard of that. So it was a mess, but since they owned their house, obviously it's not a big deal for them. But for us, because we were renting, we had given our landlord the days that we would be remaining there, with all of our stuff would be out by the 31st. So prior to giving notice, I had said that if anything happens, the 30th, we will be living with our in-laws, my in-laws anyway, and so that was, you know, not really part of the plan, but, you know, that was what I had said. And then the day that they were doing that signing and they found out that it would be at least 4 days before they could move in. In that time, there was a weekend plus New Year's Day. So you had 3 days that were not going to be business days anyway. So we weren't really quite sure how it was going to work. If you wanted to know, we did end up moving most of our big stuff into a storage unit. A few of our boxes are in a storage unit. Most of our boxes were already out in the garage, where they still remain at this point. And we have in fact been living with the in-laws. So fortunately, I don't think it's really been too bad. There are kind of, you know, separate living areas. Probably Sunday maybe I'll get a chance to kind of give you like a tour per se. I really wanted to do like an empty tour before we actually brought everything in, but obviously that plan didn't work. So right now, the room that I am in has a few things that are going to be moving tomorrow. So that dresser and then this nightstand will be gone tomorrow. That's ours. That is ours, and the TV and everything in that corner is ours. That's actually a mirror for the girls' room, which is going to be this room. We did actually bring in our own bed, and so we were able to sleep on that because the first night was horrible on the guest bed. Hurt both of our backs, and I was back at work the next day and it was terrible. But Sean did pull out our number, or our sleep number bed, which fortunately, since it's a queen, deflates and the base comes apart, so it was easy enough to move in our regular little cars. So there is a lot going on. There has been, we've been sharing space, and I just didn't want to film a whole lot while everybody is here for, you know, privacy reasons and things like that. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Like I said, the room we're in right now is going to be the girls' room. There is a room right next door that's going to be the boys' room, and then the room over like this direction is going to be the master. It is the master, but right now his parents are still in there. But the exciting thing is, finally, today is the 10th? 11th? Let me look. Today is January 11th, and 11 days later, 12 days later, because it was actually the 30th, they have signed, they've gotten the keys and the garage door opener. We actually started moving most of their boxes in today. Tomorrow we get the U-Haul truck and we move all of their big stuff. We grab all of the rest of our stuff from the storage unit and bring it in, and everybody ends up in the correct rooms. So that is pretty exciting, really. I'm ready, and although, you know, I kind of got to know people and their habits a little bit better, still feels more like, I guess, like, you know, we're homeless type situation. Still feel very unsettled and very much like I'm a guest in somebody's house, and that's an unusual, like, feeling for me, but we are getting it done tomorrow. The bad thing is that we are missing most of our help that we had whenever we were doing the initial move. You know, we had all the kids, and Morgan and her boyfriend had come down, and so it helped out our portion of the move into storage. But tomorrow, all of the kids are back at school except for Matt, which he really wants to help with the move, and his grades are okay, and I'm giving it to him. I'm gonna let him call off school tomorrow and help us move. And I'm at work tomorrow. I tried to find somebody to cover my shift. Of course, I couldn't request off because we didn't know what day it was going to end up being until, like, the day of. So, there wasn't anybody who could cover my shift, so I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm hoping that it's slow enough that I can go home early. I do have approval to do that if it is slow. But, and then, I think Sean's dad is also working tomorrow. So, essentially, for a good part of the day, it's going to be Sean and his mom and Matthew that'll be moving a lot of stuff, which actually won't be that bad. You know, they do pretty good. But, and then, with that said, I won't be able to give you, like, even a mostly empty house tour because I will be at work. I will try Sunday to record a little bit of a tour, just show you, like, what rooms are what. Tomorrow we also have our, we bought a new, like, living room set to go in the one living area. So we have to pick that up tomorrow. Sean is, and bring it home. I don't know, I think that might be about all aside from the regular moving and getting things in here and switching our room over and pulling the girls out of the one living area and into their room. But it's been fun, and I'm glad that we almost get to call it our own space now. So I thought really quickly that I would check in and let everyone else say hi to you real quick. The ones that are home. Haley is not home. She is at work this evening, and she probably won't be home till 9:30 or 10, and it's only 8 o'clock now. But I thought I would check in with everybody and let you say hi to everybody. So let me go do that here real quick. Ow! The bed is like flat on the ground, like we don't have our bait, like the frame Right now we just have the, well, the box springs, except on a Sleep Number. It's not like a true box spring, it's like a plastic box. And then the mattress. So, a little hard for me to get up. The lighting is horrible in this house, but that will be changing soon. But let's go see what everybody's doing. That will be our room. That's the bathroom with the shower. That's going to be the boys' room, and that's the room I just came out of. So, Matthew, say hi.
What's up?
Oh my. And Sean is looking at garbage disposals, I think.
Garbage is weird.
Or TV mount, because I think this TV, that TV, is getting mounted to the wall, correct? Okay.
It's not makeup on.
You're beautiful without it. Say hi.
Hi.
She's doing homework, I think.
Yes.
And eating ginger snaps.
Yes.
Let me see your haircut right now. It's getting long. She needs to get her trimmed up. But she's out here doing homework. And say hi, Caleb.
Hi.
Say hi, Caleb.
Hi, Caleb.
Take your head out of there and say hi.
Hi, Caleb.
Oh my good lord. These all go whenever they make their trip tomorrow. As does that dining room table, because we'll get our dining room table in. But anyway.
Oh, what's up?